Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Kurt, you should look at me all early and eager. Check you out. KB, what's going on? Uncle Bull, how you doing? How's everybody doing this evening? So, you know, I might look a little different. I don't know, new phone, who this? I'm trying to see if this works out for me. Anybody there? Can anybody hear me? Can you comment down below? And can you hear me okay? I have a headphone in or earbud in tonight. Trying it out. Kirk says, hey, yo, what's happening? Jimmy says, what's up? Jimmy, so I have a Rockstar Pure Zero. This is one of the ones with the high caffeine. And we got the Kirkland. This is the French. What is it? Yeah, this is the French vodka from Kirkland. Yep. Larry, how you doing this evening? Checking in from the West Coast. Kirk says mix with vodka. Yes, indeed. Big Reggie Reg. Yo, Big Reg. That freaking soda barbecue sauce. What is it? 2 shorts red barbecue sauce. Uh-oh, that bottle's almost empty. I know, man. It disappears as there's a vodka bandit in my household. Yeah. A true barbecue rock star wouldn't break in that special koozie. I would break in a special koozie. I moved it. I had it right here, but then I moved it because I had to clean up. So it's not in arm's reach anymore. But actually, oh, this is what I had to pull out. We're rocking this tonight. So, in case you can't see it, this is Johnny from View to a Grill. He hooked me up with a hat, and we'll turn it around like this until Johnny pops on. He normally doesn't pop on until about 10 o'clock. Can y'all see the... Just imagine this being in the back of my head. The hot dog pack popping. Uncle Bull says fill it up. Yeah, bourbon night here, Jimmy says. It was delicious. Look, Big Reg, I'll take your word for it. Oh, Jamie, thank you. Jamie says she's here representing for Mr. Smooth Out. He's not a smooth operator. He's the smooth out. KB says nice hat. Lee says hey yo Dash, getting ready for work but listening. If you guys do not go and check out Lee's channel, Smoking Bears, dude is all about cast iron cooking. He is an inspiration to me. I know I have a couple cast iron. I have a 15-inch skillet. I have a 12-inch skillet. I have like a grilling pan. I don't know exactly what it would be considered. And I have a Dutch oven. And I know I think I have some cornbread molds. But my cornbread molds are not as big. I don't think they are, at least. But Lee today made some blueberry muffin stuffed with sausage. Yo, it looked great. Like, I could try that one. I could do that one here. Kirk says forehead got a little pop to it too. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Oh, did you miss it? Yeah, Johnny hooked me up, so we might just have to sit. See how there's a shadow on my face now. So, I could actually. Hold on, let me up my production level. I'll be right back. Had to go to the other side of the table, and we're going to kick the production value of this live stream like way up. We're gonna put it to the stratosphere here. Let's see if I can. If only I could turn it on without having to look at it. Oh gosh. Let's turn this down a little too bright. Light bright. All right. Let's see. 20%. Still a little too bright. Turn this. Let's turn the light down. How's that? How do I look, guys? I'm trying to up. So the shadow. There was a shadow being cast from the bags. There you go. Anyway, all right. We'll see how long that lasts before I just straight turn it off and revert back to the light. Let's see here. Anyway, so now this is you guys get to see. Turn it at 4100. You guys get to see what goes on. This is like how I set up my shots and such. So yeah, let's see. I feel like I'm a little washed out. Excuse me. Like maybe this needs to be further back because it was too close. That's better. All right. Okay. You see Mountain Dew, cool red ribs. Reg, I don't know if I have. Jocka James. Hello. Romeo's. What do you think of pecan wood? So, all right. Romeo, here's the deal. I try and stay on topic for the first hour of this discussion. So for the first hour of the discussion, I would like to try and talk to you guys. Some of you guys who have catered events and have cooked briskets for other folks and figure out what is the right size, what is the perfect size brisket for cooking, okay? Maybe you guys can help me and, we can kind of go from there. And then in the second hour, we can kind of talk about, any and everything. And that's usually when there's like, not random questions, but when people ask questions, in the first hour that don't pertain necessarily to the subject, we kind of talk about them in the second hour. So Romeo, if you would not mind holding off on that question until the second hour. Kirk says, love pecan, almost impossible to find here. So it's personal use only. Yes, Giacomo, or Joka Jams. All right, like Soka, but Joka. All right, or maybe Juka. I don't know. Uncle Bulls is better without. Yeah, but the whole thing. See, I moved it back. It was a little too close. That's why I was like being drowned out. So how about now? How many batteries do you have? The one I have to be careful about time. 2. I think I have at least 2 batteries. And so to be honest, let me just show you real quick. So this is like my power supply setup. So this is the battery for the camera, and then I can't see it. This is the battery. This is the battery for the light, and the batteries on the lights last pretty long, and I don't have very much problem with them, Jimmy. When I bought the batteries, or when I bought my first LED panel, it was a while ago, and the one that I had came with 1 or 2 batteries, and then I upgraded to this one that I currently have, and I made sure that it was compatible with the old batteries that I had for that specific reason to, yeah. Kirk says, casting a shadow on the wall. The shadow is fine. I'm not really worried about the shadow behind me. I mean, unless you guys want to be like, I suck at doing like shadow puppets. Let's see. Anyway, so Kirk says, feel like you need to be filming a TikTok dance with all that light. No, sir, not on my watch. Second hour, beverages kicked in. Great times, Kirk says. Yes, indeed. I did a cookout at a ranch here. Fed 40 people with 1 full-size pack of brisket. That was with sides and rolls and everything. Holy cow. But how big of a brisket was that? So, Reg, if you had a 40 people to feed and you were going to use one brisket, you probably cooked a 20 plus pound brisket. Actually, you probably needed to cook more than a 20 plus pound brisket. My normal recommendation is a half a pound per protein. So a half a pound half a pound of meat per person. And then I also like to factor in a little bit of an overage. So like a 25% overage is what I is my normal like guesstimate. And I usually I'm pretty good with it. KB says third hour he falls asleep. It depends on how much drinking I'm doing throughout the time. Kirk, don't encourage him. Kirk says 15 to 18 pounds is generally his go-to. I agree. I try and stay at about 15 pounds and like max 17 pounds. Just they're bigger than that. They just take so long. So it's larger, several smaller, better. Um. So Jimmy, I would suggest, or I would say this to me, it's all about how much space you have in your cooker. If you can fit more than one brisket in your cooker at a time, I would say cook multiple briskets because the multiple briskets will cook faster than one single brisket, in my experience, in my opinion. That also, sometimes can lead you to, it's like, it's like one of those adventure games, adventure tech. So it's like, all right, you need, let's say you need 15 pounds of brisket. All right. Well, you can get, three smaller briskets or you can get two bigger, decent sized briskets. Which do you choose? If you choose three, okay, here are the problems you have when you choose three. So you choose three, you might have to like scrunch some of them up. You might have more exposure on certain pieces than others because of the fact that or because of the way you have it situated in your smoker. I mean, it's going to present, it's like like I said, that, if then else type adventure type thing. And each one of those different sizes, each one of those selections, each one of those choices is going to present a different set of problems. So you kind of have to figure out what works best for you. There have been times when I could have bought one big brisket to suit my need or the need that I had, but I instead chose to cook two smaller briskets. Now, sometimes I'll cook two smaller briskets as opposed to one bigger brisket, again because of time savings, and two, that means that I might have some brisket left over for myself. Again, a lot of times when I'm cooking, I'm not cooking for myself. A lot of you guys are cooking, for you and your family to eat on Saturday or on Sunday. Where I'm cooking because somebody paid me to cook, and that's pretty much it. So every now and again, I'll want to have some brisket left over. Yep. So Kirk says he finds that much bigger briskets tend to be heavier in fat, and that he's all trimming off. I completely agree with you there, Kirk, as well. That's why I try to stick under 15 pounds. I find that once you go over 15 pounds, like 16, 17, 18, 20, you're cutting off so much fat that is the value that there really isn't much value add, in my opinion. Now, I haven't done a definitive. I'm going to cook two, let's say I'll cook two 8 to 10 pound briskets versus 1 20 pound brisket and see which one has the higher yield. It's kind of difficult to do something like that because the fat is going to be different. The cuts are going to be different. Like I cooked one of the smallest briskets I've cooked in a very long time this past weekend. It was an 8 pound brisket. 8 pounds. I did not trim very much fat off of it because it was already very, very small. But it seemed like it was miscut. Like the point was, it was just a little teeny bit of point. And the person that I was cooking for, he told me, or he tells me that he prefers the flat. So by the time it was all said and done, I cooked this 8 pound brisket. I had about 4.5 pounds of meat, right, to sell or to be sold. His order was for 3 pounds. So I cut off the point from the flat. You know how I do is separate the point and the flat. And I gave him all of the flat, and we kept the point here. And we ended up having breakfast on, I guess it was Sunday morning or Monday. It was Monday morning. Uh, it was Monday morning with the snow. We had snow, and I had breakfast on Monday morning. It was delicious. Brisket, eggs. What else did I make? I had brisket, eggs. And hash browns. I made hash browns. 15 is my go-to as well. Shore Smoke Seasonings. That's what's up. Hello, by the way. Shore Smoke Seasonings. Where are you? Big Red said he started with the 22 pound brisket. He said, but yeah, everyone did not get a half a pound each, but it was free to them. Also had chicken as well. All right, Victor, Zoop just joining in. I love tonight's subject. All right. Well, to be honest, I was talking to Victor the other day, and we were talking back and forth about briskets and like how much brisket you need and things like that. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. He said, why don't we talk about this in the, and I said, boom, I'm going to make it happen right now. So a lot of times the discussions that we have are brought on by discussions that you and I have. And, so, there are a few of you guys who have my number, and, you hit me up and send me text, Victor, all the time, Victor. And, I'm cool with that. But who else? Oh, I would say Marcus, but Marcus is asleep, so he can't. I can't poke fun at him either. But the whole thing is, you guys and Jamie from Crimson Creek Smokehouse is also like, I have leaned on her and Marcus to help me with coming up with topics for the live stream discussion. I mean, guys, I've been doing live streams. I think somebody looked back a while ago, and it's been almost 4 years. I think I've almost been doing live streams for almost 4 years, and I think I can count on one hand how many Wednesdays I've missed. And usually the Wednesdays I've missed have been because of the fact that I'm cooking for Thanksgiving, and it's just, I got a lot going on. And even this past year, for Thanksgiving last year, I started a live stream as opposed to me starting a live stream at 9 o'clock. I started a little early so that you guys could have a live stream and I wouldn't miss it or miss you guys. Tom Horseman, what's going on, Tom? I am behind on the comments. He's checking in from the Atlantic Grills. Yeah. Some ribs and seasonings around here. Just reached out to them today. Well, that's what's up. That's why I was asking, where is Shore Smoke Seasonings? Any problems with small briskets? Agree with the fat waste problems with large briskets. So, Victor, one of the problems I've seen or I found with smaller briskets is you do not get enough of the point to flat ratio. I try and have almost a 50-50 ratio of point to flat, but that doesn't usually work out. Typically, it's probably like a 60-40 split, point to flat. And I found that on smaller briskets, you get an even smaller portion of that point. It just seems like somebody nicked the brisket or like something happened to it, and they had to like cut it, sideways, and it just didn't work out. All right, so Kirk says, I find small briskets can dry up quickly once trimmed, and the fat is thin. So, Kirk, if you are telling me that your briskets are dried out, you might be cutting them up too fast. And one of my cardinal rules is not trimming and slicing up a brisket until it has cooled. Tom says, I've only done points. Is most of what's available in my area. You are lucky. I can't buy a point only to save my life, man. I get flats only. The only time I've ever gotten a point was if I bought a corned beef, and it was a corned beef brisket, and there was a special the notation on the box as to what it was, and I can't, or not box, but on the package, and I can't remember what it said. That explains why you're more flats around here. Y'all getting the good. Exactly, Kirk. Exactly. Maurice, what's going on? How you doing? Reggie Perryman, excuse me, says, hello from Houston, newbie here. I have Oklahoma Joe. I'm learning on All right. Well, that's what's up. Everybody's got to start somewhere, or everyone has to start somewhere. Let me get my English right. I haven't been drinking that much yet. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. I am sitting here being blinded by the light. What are you geeking about? The light oh. So taste tester number one just walked past and he commented about the light. So I am being blinded by the light so that I can, up my production level and have that good light, as Kirk just said, the good. I'm trying to get that good light, and I'm trying to be careful here with the shadows and such. Let's see if I can move it just a little bit. There we go. All right, let me turn it down just a smidge. 3,500. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, so the whole thing is, I'm trying to get have the backlight, we're trying to be backlit so that the hat and the brim don't cast a shadow on my face. So this is all the stuff you have to think about and you have to worry about when making YouTube videos. This is some behind the scenes stuff here. Kirk says rest for no less than 1 hour. Dude, man, and I hate cutting into a brisket faster than an hour. I will even go an hour and a half, 2 hours. I really, really, really want that brisket to cool off. I mean, I'm talking to the tune of under 140 degrees when I'm slicing it up, before I either slice it up to put it in the pan to refrigerate it, to cool it, or slice it up to put it in the pan to put it in the oven to reheat it. And the only times I've ever had issues with them being dried out is when I cut them too soon. Like they weren't cool enough. All right, so let's see. Nah, they weren't cool. Jimbo's Barbecue Shack says, hiya, Dash. Haven't caught a live in a while. Yes, indeed, man, Jimbo. But, I still appreciate, I won't say I appreciate you most. I won't give anyone else credit. I appreciate you for being here. Just Way says, nice hat. Well, you can make sure and thank Johnny from View to a Grill. If you do not know and don't know who Johnny is, you need to check out his channel. Johnny is the chillest dude ever. And I had the pleasure of meeting Johnny last year when I went to Texas. And actually, so this is my old phone. This is my Samsung S10 Plus. And this is what I used to stream on. I upgraded, all right? And I upgraded, so I have a new phone now. I actually just opened it up earlier today. We have the S21 Ultra 5G. So I'm going to show you a picture of Johnny from, well, there's a picture I sent him earlier today, and I was like, hey, man, thanks. All right. So let's go back to February of 2020. And yes, I was in Texas. My man, Johnny. All right. There's Johnny, Mr. View to a Grill himself. And it was a good time for sure. And I'm like, oh man, let's see. There's another one of us, all right, when I was in Texas and met Johnny. There we go. So this is convenient, having my, phone with my old phone and, being able to show you guys pictures. But he sent me one of these, so I am very grateful. And he didn't even tell me what's coming. I went to the P.O. Box today, and I normally always check the P.O. Box at least every single Wednesday. If you want to send me something to try or to wear or to, like a hat or something like that, feel free to send it down below. There is the P.O. Box. It is listed down below. Kirk says crumbly edges. So the crumbly edges means that it's overcooked, Kirk. When a brisket, usually when it starts to fall apart, that means it's overcooked, slightly overdone. Taylor says, hi, Dash. Hi, everybody. Cheers. Cheers. Victor says, ooh, does it have that new cell smell? Yes, it does. It was like, see, and the worst part is, so last week I was sitting here at home, and I was gonna say I told you, but I'm not sure if I told you that my wife went away. So my wife was actually in Puerto Rico last week, or a few days last week, and I was sitting here and I was like, and I saw an ad for the S21, like Samsung running something. I was like, you know what? I've had my phone for like 18 months. Let's look at an upgrade. And I said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna upgrade my phone. So I pre-ordered it. So I pre-ordered it on Wednesday or Thursday last week, and I had to wait until today for it to come because we had snow, inclement weather over the weekend, Sunday, Monday, and yesterday actually. So the delivery was delayed until today, and I'm like, come on, where's my phone? So I took my sons to get haircuts this afternoon, and it got delivered while I was at the barbershop with them. Yeah, I didn't get anything cut. I'm still woofing and need to shave and all of that. But they got their haircuts. They look fine. Hi, Johnny. How you doing? There's Mr. View to a Grill himself. He's this nice hat. The cell cameras are so good these days. They really killed the one-hand design digital segment of cameras. You know what? Not for me. I still carry a point and shoot camera. It's on my waist all the time, my hip, I guess. So yeah, there's that. Mike, how you doing this evening? Cars and Q with Mike. Nice cooking area. I like it. Yeah. Definitely has a great. Johnny definitely has a great cooking area. I think. Are you talking about Johnny? Wait, what are you talking about, Jimmy? Jimmy? Do you also wear a fanny pack? No, I don't, Taylor. But you know what's funny? Oddly enough, I've been looking into a concealed carry permit, and I'm like, well, where or how am I going to carry? I'm like, maybe I'll wear a fanny pack type deal, and then I can conceal there. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But we're gonna figure that out. Mike says he's just in Southern California. Thunderwear is the Thunderwear. Okay. Thanks, Taylor. Taylor, you might have to shoot me an email or a DM on Instagram or something, because I'm not going to remember that. Just waist is inside the waistband. All right, well, we're going to have to talk about that in the second hour. Mr. Fishy Isaac, hey, yo, how you doing? Nice. Johnny's getting some upgrades in his little cooking area. Taylor, oh, you know what? How about this? I can look it up on my old phone. Johnny, you missed it. I was talking about you. I was saying the hat was provided by Johnny, and there is a picture of us from almost a year ago when I was at Alton's house in Pflugerville, which is just outside of Austin, just north of Austin. And I mean, Johnny, I tell you, when I was like, who is this? What address is this? And I opened the box and I put my hand in the box to feel what it was, and I'm like, oh, that's a hat. And I it was, tell whomever, the person whose name was on the box, I'm not going to say, tell whomever that it was very well wrapped. It was beautifully wrapped. They do such a much better job of wrapping things up than we do. If it were me, it would have just been thrown in a box. But my man Johnny, I had such a good time. I feel like I talk about that trip to Austin once or twice a week, and Johnny, he put me on to Topo Chico. And what I was getting at, Johnny, is next time you send me something, can you please put at least one Topo Chico in the box, just to kind of to keep your Topo Chico status. All right, Please and thank you. Uh, yeah. Grumpus will be joining us later. He's being interviewed on another live at the moment. All right. Uh, Maryland's hard to get it concealed. Kirk, so if you have a business, it's a little easier. Friends asked me to cater Super Bowl gathering. What do you charge for wings? I do whole chicken wings, and I charge $1.50 per wing. Um, Johnny says that's a good looking picture, dude. We could get every girl in the club. Yo, I can neither confirm nor deny that I am an excellent wingman. All right. Actually, speaking of which, I I got wait for the second hour. All right, I got stories of wingmanning one of my better friends and coworkers when we were in Austin, and oh man, it just yeah. Remind me in the second hour to tell you about 6th Street, and I wish I could remember the girl's name. It was a pair of girls, and I wish I could remember their names. But 6th Street, the pair of girls, and oversleeping. Yeah. Johnny says my wife boxed it up. I could tell, Johnny. I could tell, like as well as it was done. I could tell there was a woman's touch. So, but I didn't want to, make assumptions and just assume it was your wife. It could have been your sister, your mother, your daughter. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions at all. Kirk says hot tip: you can get approved for you can say security. You secured your church. The times we live in. Holy cow. Yeah, but if you get approved for Kirk, we'll talk about it in the second hour. Don't distract me. I'm like squirrel. Any excuse, okay? Any excuse. All right. So, and Jimmy, where you at? Because we gotta talk. I want to tell you about my latest acquisition. So we have to talk in the second hour, Jimmy, because I don't know if you're gonna be disappointed or if you're gonna be, like, So, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna preface it at that. I'm just gonna leave it there, and Jimmy, we're gonna have to talk in the second hour. All right, we gotta be, we gonna. I feel like we've been talking about freedom sticks a lot lately, and we're gonna talk about some freedom sticks in the second hour. All right. More things in 6th Street than I remember from my Army Reserve days. Johnny. So let me tell you, I was a just wait. Just charging my phone for that second hour. I am charging my phone as well. So Johnny, I can honestly say that I remember all of the exploits from 6th Street, typically because I had to drive from 6th Street, so I couldn't get too wasted. And here we go, Mr. Comedian, the Peanut Gallery, Victor himself. He says, "Wingman, eh? Would that be a left wing or a right wing?" He says, "Sorry, couldn't help myself." Victor. Victor. Thank you so very much for providing the comedic relief. I can confirm his wings are good. I don't know about the wingman-ism, though. No. No. We'll talk in the second hour. Mr. Fishy Isaac says 50 wings, 18 barbecue sliders, broccoli casserole, and chips and guacamole. So, all right. Here's the thing, Mr. Fishy Isaac. I do. These are the things that I do. I do whole chicken wings. I do whole chickens. I do ribs, baby back ribs. I do brisket. I do pulled pork. I do pulled chicken, salmon fillets, lamb, boneless leg of lamb. Outside of those things, I don't do anything else. And I try to limit what I do for a reason. Because when you start doing too much, people start to expect too much. And I'm trying to limit the things that I do. I have a limited menu for a reason. I can cook the things that I can cook, I think, very well. And I don't want to dilute my, I hate saying dilute my brand, but I don't want to dilute my, I don't want to dilute anything, to be honest with you. Um, let's see here. Hold on a second. I gotta pull up another picture. No. Um, do, 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 do. February. All right. So, since I saw Alton pop in the chat, I'm going to grace your presence, or grace the chat with the presence of Mr. or the Dogfather himself. All right. What's going on, Alton? How you doing this evening? Oh man, Uncle Steve. Wait a minute. Let me see here. Let me see. Did I? Do I? No. Did I take a picture with Uncle Steve? No. Uncle Steve, I did not take a picture with you. What the heck? Oh no, wait. There he is. Yeah, man. I'm like, I'm not going crazy. There's Uncle Steve, the man, the myth. And then look at my hat. The tag was out. Yeah, it had been a long day in Alton, and that the jug was, ooh buddy. Yeah, who else from Texas is gonna, from the Texas trip that I met in Texas is gonna pop up? So let's see. Let me catch up. Alton. Check your mailbox on Friday. Uncle Steve, it'll be next week probably before it pops through. But I am very appreciative. Thank you so very much, man. I had someone tell me they reached out to you and they placed the order and they got their order early this week. Steve, he's in Illinois, outside of Chicago. And he was telling me he's got some stuff to try your shakes on. He got thick meat, he got gator shake, he got the smoke bomb, and the dessert one. I think those are the 4 that he got. And he said you sent him a little bit extra, which I'm very appreciative. Thank you very much, Uncle Steve. Thanks for the info. Good points. Yes, sir, Mr. Fishy Isaac. Nothing, man. Nothing. I'm just chilling, man. I'm like rest, relaxation, and I'm just trying to. I'm getting my mind right. Alton. I know hit the reset button. Kirk says lamb. Ha. Mr. Fishy Isaac says he's charging $200 plus surprise dessert. Well, nice. You need to keep your lane with your products, and doing seasonal things allow some occasional wiggle room. Like you're absolutely correct. So seasonal items, turkeys will be the one. Whole turkeys. I also do turkey breast, but to be completely honest, by the time you do a turkey breast, the cost of the turkey breast is as much as a whole turkey. By the time you get the turkeys on sale. So, Freight Shaker says thanks for all the videos and tips, bro. It really helped me get started. Well, that's what's up, man. I really, I started posting videos about barbecue to help a friend of mine, and I ended up helping friends of mine. And some of the friends of mine, you guys have become more than friends of mine. Like you guys have definitely, a lot of you guys who have become family, and who annoy me like family. Yeah. Your content has been very inspirational. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Fishy Isaac. I that was not my intention, but I am very glad that some of you guys have been able to find inspiration in some of the stories that I tell, and some of the, things that have happened to me. So this is before and after application, before you cook and a little bit after you cook. No problem, Uncle Steve. I sure will. Out to them. The smoke bomb is the business. See, you know what, Alton? This is what happens. You live closer to the man, the myth, the legend, Uncle Steve, and you get your shipments and you get stuff sent to you like way faster. I'm only like a day, 2 days away via mail, but the way the mail has been going, man, it's crazy, 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 crazy. Joe Sway says my cousin asked me, "Did you smoke wild brisket in December? Smoke a whole brisket in December? I sliced it up and vacuum sealed it in 2 bags. She froze them and took them to country of Colombia. They loved it. Well, that's what's up, man. So it's funny. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get caught up in the comments. And I'm gonna tell you about slicing it up and vacuum sealing it. If you haven't already, it's a good time to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you very much, Jimmy. I appreciate it. If you have not already, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help me feel better about myself. It helps these videos do better in the YouTube algorithm, and it really does help my channel. Just sure. Alan says, but I heard that dessert shake is on point. Uncle Steve, shake any chance? What are you coming up this by the way this weekend? Oh, Uncle Steve said I just heard today that the rodeo was canceled. Lou Calamatis, how you doing this evening, sir? I feel like I need to learn. Lou, do you speak Greek? Do you speak Greek, Lou? Yeah, Alton. I wasn't planning. I was hoping to come, but I was not upset when it got canceled. Let's put it that way. Or I was not upset to hear that it was canceled. How's it going? It is going, man. It is going. So, Alton, one of the things I can tell you is sometimes I've had issues with uploads moving very slow, and it could be the file format or the way you rendered the video. So if nothing changed, then maybe it's just your internet connection, man. It's a Wednesday night. Maybe folks are watching The Bachelor or something. I don't know. Garvin says, "Hey man, first time catching it live to Q. They call me Mr. Q in Irving, Texas." Well, that's what's up, Garvin. What is that in your profile? Is that like a? I can't tell. I only see a small little picture, so you have to tell me what vehicle that is in your. And I'm getting closer because I'm trying to see there. Looks like a station wagon or some sorts maybe. Garvin, please tell me what's your profile picture is of. Yeah, Johnny, I was looking forward to it as well, but it's one of those things where you just kind of you have to understand, the times we're in and can't be mad at it. Upload on a wired connection. They made new friends and family. I'll claim the annoyed part. Yeah, Kirk. Hey, Kirk. You know what, man? Kirk has been around for a while, so he definitely, he gets a pass. He definitely gets a pass. All right. Sweet Lou says I do not. My dad was born here and just never learned. So I never learned either. It's never too late, Lou. You still can. Just wait, this Tahoe. No. Because I'm going from a flash drive instead of a PC hard drive. You could. So, Alton, one of the things that I do every now and again is I will copy the file locally to the hard drive of the PC or laptop that I'm using to upload, so that there is not that that delay or that lag because of the fact that it's reading from flash drive. Darnell says, "Hey gang, that looks like a cheers to me." Darnell says, "Entirely too many lives started at the same time tonight." Well, Darnell, here's the deal. I have been doing this live for I think we're going on almost 4 years that I've been doing this live stream on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you can kind of call me, an OG to the live stream on Wednesdays. So with that being said, just come on over and embrace the live stream here, please and thank you. I'm just gonna thank you in advance, Darnell. Um, Lou says my wife speaks fluent Italian for what it's worth. All right. I mean, but how does Italian not compare, but like stack up to Greek? This way, yes. So, my uncle, you've met my Uncle Calvin. You guys have seen my Uncle Calvin in a couple videos. He's been in my house plenty of times. So he called me on Monday and he says, hey man, his fiance Candy, he says, Candy wants to say thank you. I'm like, thank you? He said, yeah, we're snowed in and we took the last pack of the brisket out of the freezer. And he's like, we warmed it up. He said, man, he said, every time we pull out one of those bags of brisket from the freezer, he said, she just has to call you and say thank you because it's that good. And it's still that good. So one of the things that I will tell you is vacuum sealing brisket right after you cook it and freezing it, it will prolong and preserve it for quite a while. And I've heard it from people who I've sent food to, and I've heard it from, like my aunt that lives outside of Pittsburgh, and of course my uncle who lives in Philadelphia. And like I said, you've met my uncle, and you've met his fiance Candy, and they were in the house, and you met also their neighbor Danny, who is she's crazy. And I don't know if you remember from the last video when they were here, I was outside talking to Candy and Danny was talking about how her daughter, who was vegetarian, kept sneaking the brisket because it was just that good. Mash relocate the flash drive, free up hard drive space. Got all out of order today. Workflow is important. I know all about that. But every now and again, it's all right. When you mess up, that just reminds you the next time that you got to do it properly. Darnell says the pressure. He says, I love you all. Don't make me pick and choose like that. Darnell. Well, wait. This is what I would say. Don't make me throat punch you. Or throat chop you, or chop you in the throat, This is where you need to be on Wednesday nights. Period. Or you get throat chopped, throat punched, or you get hurt. Just hurt. I'm threatening you. Yep, Darnell, I'm threatening you. Be on this live stream or else. Let me give you the dad look, like. And if you're not here, I'm definitely gonna be disappointed, Darnell. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna be disappointed in you. Jimmy says, "Don't crowd 9 p.m. Wednesday. It's taken." I have Afrikaans going on in my household. I have light grasp on it. Mostly bad words. All right. Well, man, I don't often. And when you do, warm it up slow, just like you just came off. I mean, definitely, Alton. I totally agree. Greek and Italian. I'm not sure how similar they are. I do know Spanish and Italian are very similar. She can understand conversations. Yes, indeed. Going on like 4 years or so for the live streams that I've been doing. Alton says, "Gotta grab a drink." Dude, you already know what it is. I want some brisket now. Yeah, Lou, I know. You pull it off, throw it in the fridge, and then vacuum seal, or room temperature vacuum seal. Victor, hello, Victor, Mr. Alvarado. You can't just like pop in and just ask a question. You can at least say, excuse me, high first. It's like, buy me dinner before you ask me for, you know, yeah. Nah, what's up? Just face that I sous vide to reheat brisket bag for the first time. Now that's my only way to reheat it. So, Josue, Joshua, sorry, the damn vodka's hurting. So the only problem I have with using the sous vide and reheating is the temperature. It drops off very, very quickly. Darnell says, "Oh no, the threats! I can't take this." Yo, you will take this. You will sit down and you will be here on Wednesday nights, or else, Darnell, or else. All right. And I'm not talking to anybody else but Darnell. So if you feel like this is a threat, or if you feel like don't take this personally, unless your name is Darnell. Darnell says, I guess you better start doing roll calls. Yeah, I might just have to. ST says number 2. Oh yeah, he was about to get throat chopped the time or two. Slice it up, put them in a half pan, immediately vacuum seal it. Cut the vacuum seal within 5 minutes. So Josue, I will let them cool in drastically an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'll cut them up, slice them up like I normally would. And as opposed to me slicing it up and then putting it in a pan to reheat it, I will slice it up and put it in the vacuum seal bags, and I'll weigh them out. So I think the last time my uncle was here, he asked for, well, I think he got a whole brisket, but he asked me to put the brisket in like 1 or 1.5 pound like bags, or like section it off in 1.5 pounds. Oh boy, Jimmy says time to refill, almost second hour. Victor says love the hat, brother. Well, you can thank Johnny from View to a Grill, the View to a Grill YouTube channel, for sending this out to me, and I am very, very appreciative of him doing that, and I'm rocking it. We just, I'm gonna add it to. There was a video I did, I won't say not too long ago, but it was a video I did where in every different scene I had a different hat on and a different jacket on, or a different combination of the two, hat and jacket. And this might make it into the next one of those videos. So, oh, Victor, that's so funny. Victor Benair. Is it Benner? Benier? Which one is it? So there's 2 Victors. That's better than the many, many Erics. So if you've not been on the live stream very long, you would not know that, like, Erics are like deer. Once you see one Eric, there's more than one Eric. So are there any Erics on the live stream tonight? Hey, Darnell says, I'm right down the road, a snowball fight at high noon. Are you feeling froggy? I mean, I always take as much fat as possible for people, because though I disagree, people don't like the fat. Man, Lou, I already know. Just face has agreed. Definitely want to cool the brisket and then put it, vacuum seal it. Johnny says, I have one just like it. Yeah. Johnny wears his hats just like this in his videos. And he says, I'm Johnny, and this is a View to a Grill. Johnny, I miss Johnny. I miss Johnny from View to a Grill. I miss Chef Johnny. I miss Alton. I miss CJ. I like, oh man, James from Aim 'em and Claim 'em. I want to come back to Texas. Plus, it's cold up here, and in Texas, it's warmer than it is. Taylor says, about on my last drink for the evening. Cheers. FCB says, evening, Dash and Chat. Chef Orel, what's going on, Chef? He says, what's Gucci? FCB says, unsurprisingly, I speak German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Oh, wait. Taste tester number 1 is taken German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja.
Or
Einen klein.
So
A little. Okay. Look, I'm telling you, the best German word at all is Ausfahrt. Ausfahrt. It means exit. If you look at it, it's ASFART. ASFART, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm making it up, but it means exit. That was my favorite German. Lou says there's 36 Erics the last time I counted. FCB says last week, supposed to be 84 here tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on, Alton. There's something in my eye. I mean, because Alexa, what's the current temperature?
Right now, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Expect a low of 26 degrees.
A low of 26 degrees. Alton? Yeah, hold on. Let me. Yeah. Hey, Alton, tell Gene I said hi. All right. Yes, though, you can cook in the cold. I did, so not too long ago. FCB says we had negative 15. Shoof. Yes, FCB, Ashfart. Yep. Ashfart, yep. Alton, I mean, it means, yes, that's why I said it so loud, so Alexa could answer. All right, that was exactly why. But I'm telling you, my favorite German word is Ashfart. Exit. Jimmy, he says, Alton, did you read between the lines? Yes. All right, so Joshua, what was the temperature? What is the temperature where you are since Alexa answered you? And that's so funny because I'm telling you, when I ask Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you call a grizzly with no teeth?
What do you call a grizzly with no teeth?
A gummy bear.
A gummy bear. Oh man, someone, yeah. That's what's up, Alton. That's the whole point. FCB, another fun word. Sonderangebot. Sonderangebot. Deal. JG says stop with Alexa. MTG, what's going on, Johnny? She says hello, Dash. Hello. What's up, barbecue family? Man, I'm gonna smooth, give you a thumbs down. No, man, you can't, Alton. You can't do that. Alton, you look. You know what you signed up for, hanging out with me. You know I am a character. Alexa, order a sliced brisket from Dash. Ooh. Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll have to turn that on. That's why we call our Alexa Bob. I had to turn off some Alexa features due to a bad house guest. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Victor says 43F with no snow so far this year, just lots of rain. Oh my goodness, we have had in the past, so since Sunday, we got and I'm saying we, in Baltimore, I got 4 inches of snow on Sunday and another inch or so of snow on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. 50 gallons, Taylor? Oh my gosh. Sonderangebot. 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 So, taste tester number 1 is in his first year of German. So here, I will go back. Hold on. Here it is. That's the word right there. He said, he said it means deal.
Okay.
I had to scroll back in the comments. Hey Johnny, come on, man! You was my hookup for the Topo Chico. You can't be on Alton's side. No. Thank you. JG said it should be in the mid-70s tomorrow. Do the or else face with the light turned up. It's more intimidating. Darnell. Where are you, Darnell? You haven't commented in a few moments. You better comment quickly or else. Have you commented yet? Because I can't I can't give a straight face, one. And two, I can't hold the light and like control the comments. No, man, I don't like the snakes on the mother, like snakes on the mother effing plane. Oh my gosh, Alton, 39% uploaded. Dude, Alton, you know what? There are times when you just scrap the upload and start over. Mike says, would a welding blanket help keep temperatures up and offset? Definitely. So welding blankets, like moving blankets, they definitely help. As long as they don't get too hot or too close to the fire, they won't actually melt. But I think a moving blanket might be better than a welding blanket. The welding blankets that I have, or the welding like protective, equipment that I have is just like a leather apron, actually. Face squirt me and I'm still here. That's what's up, Big Reg. Yo, Big Reg, what's going on with the beetle, man? Jimmy said the dad face gets great with practice. So Mike, he's not downloading, he's uploading, which is the problem. It's oh man, Darnell, I know I saw you're supposed to get warmer at the end of the week, which is only like a day or two away, and then it's gonna get cold again. Welding blanket will do better on how to part. Yeah. Keep the wind off of the smoker helps too. Moving air wicks away temps quickly, which is also why jackets help. Yep. Freedom Sticks time yet, yo. I just looked at the time and I was like, we could start talking about it. Yeah, but we're getting close. We're getting close, just way. Yeah, let's still talk about barbecue for another minute or two before we start talking Freedom Sticks. Victor says, I guess it's hour 2, but I'm chowing down on brisket and mac and cheese, man. The Beetleville will continue because there's an end of the world thing in Arizona. We're going in May called Detonation 6.5. So more videos will be coming. Mike says, oh, we dodged a bullet. This nor'easter, only 3 inches of snow. Last big one was 34. Jeez. Kirk, what are you talking about? You don't get snow on Eastern Shore. Y'all got a dusting, if that. Alright, so Jimmy, I picked up a Glock 48. I have a thing for two-tone. I have a thing for two-tone weapons or freedom sticks. And I happen to go to the range. And when I'm in the range, you know, I'm the same way with you guys as I am with the folks at the range. So I'm standing there, I'm talking, I'm like, hey, what's that? And the guy's like, oh, this is a 48. And I'm like, man, it's a Glock. I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of Glocks. I'm like, but it's two-tone. He said it's used. I said, so that brings down the price, right? He said, we in the middle of a pandemic, so not that much, but yeah, a little. So I got a bit of a discount on this Glock 48. So those of you or not familiar, a Glock 48 chambered 9 mil, but it's a single stack. But the single stack came with 3 mags, and one of those mags has an extended, or it is extended, and yeah, it felt good in my hand. It felt decent. I won't say it felt good. It felt decent in my hand. So I was like, oh man, it's like it checks a couple of boxes, and I am a Freedom Stick collector, and yeah, I picked up another Freedom Stick. Did you give up on the big barrel direct fire until you were talking about Taylor? No, I kind of like it ebbs and flows with the like, how do I say, like that project, like I will get a fire under my butt to work on it, and then I'm like, it sits in the corner. So just wait, my last all set. My dad and I made the firebox half-inch thick. I would never lose heat. Shoot, I know. I have nothing in the block the wind because I live in the country and it's all open. So Mike, what you have to do is make some sort of shield to act as an air dam. It will help. Ever since suburban limo, I'm in the limo business 27 years. You could build a windbreak, Mike. Yep. FCB is on the same. Yep. That's still as much. Can't handle it. No snow here in Vegas. Warm after day for February. So Reg, you know what? I have a friend that lives out. He used to live in Maryland. He now lives out in Vegas, and he showed pictures the other day of some snow. He's like, "Oh man, we got snow in Vegas." I don't know where in Vegas he is, or maybe he claimed Vegas and it was a little bit further north. So from what I understand, maybe where he was in Nevada, they got snow. Can you hear test test number 1 cooking? Because I hear him cooking. Big Red, do you need my address? Because I am lacking. I am so behind on the pills. I have a couple sticks. I have plenty of sticks, but not nearly enough pills. Pretty much, Jimmy. Yeah, there's like an extended finger grip on the mag, and I'm like I said, it's not bad. FCB says a windbreak is a temporary or permanent wall to stop the wind. It can be something temporary, man. I mean, if you're like me, you have boxes coming from Amazon. You can cut up a box or stand something up to just make a windbreak. Kind of like when you see waves coming in from a shore, you have like whatever that, I don't know what that thing is called, but it helps to dissipate the waves. Same exact thing, but only it pertains to the wind. Ooh. Kurt. Really? I just ordered my first lower. I pick it up on Friday, actually. Well, I should get approved on Friday for it. My first lower. So I'm, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I'm going to go like long Freedom Stick or SBR or what. But so I actually have a longer Freedom Stick. So I am enjoying I have a Smith & Wesson. I feel like I had to like burp, but I couldn't get it out. I have a Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. So 22 cal. First and foremost, I'm loving the 22 cal because I have enough of those pellets, those pills around that I can still pop off 100, 200 rounds every time I go to the range. But the 1522 long suppressed is so much fun, especially at distance. Now the range that I go to, I like the sweet spot of what I have my sight or what I have it sighted in is 50 feet. So man, it's fun. I also have a 1522 pistol, okay, which is the same configuration basically as the long Freedom Stick, but in a shorter barrel. So it's basically an SBR, and man, at 25 feet, I will put one of these in a piece of paper with 25 rounds. Tool to remove the bottom plate. So there is a tool that makes it easier this way, but you can remove them. You just kind of have to like use, like there's Nah, Johnny, he is cooking. I don't know what. Taste tester number 1. Mm-hmm. What are you cooking over there? Chicken. What? How are you? What are you doing?
A chicken thigh in a pan.
Chicken thigh in a pan with a little bit of butter. Are you cooking just one chicken thigh? Are there more than one chicken thigh?
No, it's just one.
Can you cook more than one chicken thigh? Or you're almost done?
I guess it's almost done. And Mommy said she wanted to save them, but I can cook them.
Yeah, you can cook one more. I mean, you got me smelling it and here. Oh, look at that. He's going to give me that one. All right. I'm not going to tell you no. Thank you. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. It better be good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy says, look for an old metal awning you used to see over doors. Works great for a windshield. All right. We got a snow dusting, but it never lasts. And it gets warm really quick. Yep. Kirk says, sounds like pork bacon sizzling on the skillet. A breakwater. All right. Thank you, SCB. Nah, he's frying, he's sauteing chicken. And hold on a second. Let me go and look at it. I want to inspect it. So the thigh looks actually pretty decent. And hold on. I have to bring you guys. Do you guys want to see this? They want to see it. Oh no. He's shaking his head. Yeah, you guys want to see it. All right. So I'm gonna bring you into the kitchen. So you guys know taste test number 1. All right. I mean, it looks pretty good. But he put butter in there. Mm-hmm. And he's making a mess all on the stove. And he's butter based in the chicken. I can honestly say I've never had one of those before, or like butter based chicken. But I mean, butter and chicken. What did you season it with? Yo, that's why my seasoning keeps disappearing.
I don't use it. I really don't. I've seen Mom use it, and then I put a little addition and then some cracked pepper.
All right, so one of the things I'll tell you is Uncle Steve shake. But whenever it's ready, you let me know. Do you need to temp it? You want to temp it?
I'm temping it a little bit, but
not that one. That one takes too long. Use this one. You know how to do it?
Yes. I'm looking at the phone right there.
Temp at 129 right now. You guys can't see it. Yeah. So hit the phone Get closer to the bone.
Yeah, the bone was at 129.
That's not the thing. You want to get it a little higher. So what you can do to help even out the temperature is to keep flipping it a little bit. All right, I'm going to sit back down until the chicken thigh is done. Anyway, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's what I'm smelling and hearing. So you guys are up to date as to what's going on. I'm going to town. Let's hit in the restroom soon. Palmetto, no. Actually, oh yes, actually I did. I got my lower from Palmetto PSA. But the other ones I've gotten locally. I got my lower from PSA though. I got a blank mower or I don't know what they call it, something else. One of the girls look bad, but I have two. Ain't perfect. Large renovation on the horizon. So I have my kitchen and home and exterior all sorted. Cannot wait. Filming as hard as it is, yeah. Uh-oh. What's a little chocolate too late? Sean says, what's up? What up? What up? Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, Taylor. Taste tester number 1. Mm-hmm. Come here for a second. Come here. Come on. How much fun have you had shooting the 22 AR-like pistols, or not pistols, but the 22s that I have? Cool. Yeah, I've taken taste tester number 1 and taste tester number 2. The whole thing is, I am definitely a big proponent of the Second Amendment. Like, definitely a big proponent. And my whole thing is, I want my taste testers to know that they're not toys, and they can be fun, and they are fun, and they have a good time. So I feel like every other week I've been taking them, especially with the 22s. A freedom stick. Pew pew pew, Victor. You can't say the word G, so you can't say goat umbrella November. You can't say it on YouTube. Hey, Reg, you know what? I do not agree 100% with what is about to come, possibly, but I did not agree with what we had. Let's put it that way. With a little bit of work or a toe behind smoker to make money. Mike, make the money to buy the Mustang later. I'm telling you. Just faces project cars will make you go broke. Justin from Papa Bear's Kitchen, he says, what's up, Dash? What's going on with you? Mr. Big Nod, he said, what's up, Dash from NOLA? How you doing this evening, sir? Is he using the instant read thermometer? So he did use the instant read, and I'm a couple of minutes behind, so you're telling me I can raise my children to be little chefs? Hell yeah, you can, Taylor. You're still new at this, man. You just got married. You have a ways to go. Alright? Your mom under the bus. Nah. Might buy the smoker and pull it with 66. I like the way Jimmy is thinking. Bumpy! Hey yo, what's going on, man? Hold on, salute. Hey Bumpy, I was talking about, or I was talking about a talking point that you had earlier. And you were talking about how you stay in your lane, or actually, you know what? I'm going to stop doing all types of extra stuff, and I definitely recommend that you stay in your lane. And I've been saying that for a very long time. Hey, Jimmy. my cup. It needs some more bougie ice. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna get some more. I can still talk to you guys while I'm getting my ice.
Chicken. I'm just letting it rest.
I didn't hear you.
The chicken's done. I'm letting it rest.
The chicken is done. Okay. So taste test number one, taste the chicken thigh. Let it rest right now, is what he said. And put the bougie ice into my cup. Scoops. Man, oh man. Oh man. You got the. Thank you. Sorry, you're gonna have to get another. You're gonna make yourself another one. All right. So those of you who were here a few moments ago, there's the chicken thigh that taste test number one prepared. I'm gonna let that rest for a moment. While we let that rest, we are going to take a little bit of the energy drink or some, and we're gonna re-up. Jimmy, where are you? I hate to say where you at, but Jimmy, where are you? Because this is the imported from France. This is the French Kirkland. Yes, Costco. The Costco bottle. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, that was a long pour. Man. Oh, I hope y'all ready. I'm getting there. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. I'm top it off with the energy drink, so I don't fall asleep on you guys. All right, boy, oh boy. Bottle cap, what's going on? All right, I'm here now. Can you repeat what you said an hour ago? No. What had happened was you need to go back and you're gonna have to. Oh man. Oh, let's see. Oh wait. Here. I see the steam coming off of this chicken right now. He was waiting for a reaction. See, what he doesn't know is I have a poker face, and I can eat it up and not give any sort of facial expression. Makes a different thought of that. He got the chef Ramsay technique. You shooting that much with the ammo? No. So Sean, I was lucky enough, and actually I'm going to have to slow down. But I was lucky enough for a while to still be able to go into my local Walmart. And the lady in the sporting goods section, like, she must think I'm crazy. Because I would go in there once, maybe twice a week. And anytime they had any 22 LR, I'm like, I'll take it all. Only 22. I have friends, and the friends that I have are able to supplement like the 9mm, and yeah. So one of my friends, he was like, "Oh, I remember the last shortage," so I make sure to stock up. And I'm kind of newer to this whole shortage thing. Like, I've never really experienced a shortage before. So the last time, like, the shortage happened, it happened and I wasn't acutely aware. So I'm trying not to allude to the fact that this is not bad. The chicken. I'm messing with taste test number 1 now. He just wants a definitive answer. Hey Lou, thank you very much, man. He says, hey, I got the cutout dash, little one sleep equal my sleep. Yep. Jimmy says Jimmy says I've told Mrs. Cuff not to watch that. Shit cost me money. Gonna need a bigger cup. No, man. This is like a 40-ounce cup. Victor says the chicken looks great. I'll tell you what, it tastes really good too. I've been holding out on how it was, and it is not bad, and it's cooked. It's cooked well enough. You can see it's still steaming. It could use a little bit more dynamic flavor. So, I'll tell you, the thick meat or the spicier or something like that would be good in conjunction with that complete seasoning. Because
I find that the way I cook it like that is way better for boneless, skinless thighs.
Well, this isn't boneless, skinless.
Yes, but that's my first time trying to cook it bone and skin on.
So, if I'm telling you to add just a little bit of extra dynamic flavor, because this isn't boneless, skinless, good job. He's making his way to the cabinet where we keep the seasonings. He got the hint. It took him a while, but he got the hint. Just like a little bit of little bit more dynamic flavor. It's not bad though. It's just it needs something else. So JG says I like how you pour. It's called a drink, not a sip. A drink. Justin said the people who asking for brisket, how much should I charge? I've seen spots charging between $165 for a 7 to 8 pound brisket. Do you think that's a fair price? So Justin, it's kind of gonna depend on where you are and what your market will bear. No pun intended, Mr. Papa Bear. Kitchen. If your market will bear a $160 some odd brisket, then maybe you need to charge a little bit under what your market is charging, so that you can be like, well, this person is charging $165. I'm only charging this. But you don't want to do that to the point where you discount your cooking and you have yourself at a lower value and people think that you are discount. I kind of think it's also because I'm a little hungry. But this chicken thigh really is not bad. I got a piece or a part that's a little underdone, but we'll just pop that off to the side. Kirk, man, I be up in the morning just like nothing happened. So Bumpy says, based off the topic of the live, do you always use a half a pound per person as the guide for your food, no matter the protein? What's the recommended link for vacuum sealer? So I don't have a link for the vacuum sealer, Bumpy, but I will put one up soon. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying the chicken. You know how you enjoy food when it's cooked by someone else? That's what's happening right now. I'm enjoying the chicken that was prepared by taste tester number 1 because I'm hungry. But I will, at some point, post a link. But I'll tell you what, the vacuum sealer I used, I actually picked up from Sam's. And I didn't pick it up. My wife actually bought it for me. But I want to see, you can't go wrong. But it works really well, the vacuum sealer. Kirk says, I wish I could get $165 for a 7-pound. Cost depends on your local area. Indeed. Yep. Understand, Joshua. Completely agree. And, you know, I'm not mad at the first time Freedom Stick owners. I'm not mad. Kirk says it needs bacon. If you mean beef bacon or turkey bacon, then sure, Kirk. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. So he did that whole butter based thing. Butter based, I think, will have more value add on the steak than it does on chicken. I was waiting for him to chime in and say something, but I think part of the thing is I'm hungry, and this is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Taylor says the best drinks get stiffer as the night goes on. Hand gets a bit less steady. Yeah, buddy. Bottle Cap says, next up, brick chicken. I've never cooked a brick chicken. And just because I just never have. And it's gone. Hands unsteady. Straight hit the floor. I'm done. It's done. Yeah. Cut off. I use a simple food saver with a side attachment for zipped bags I bought on QVC, of all places. Every chef I've known ain't crap. Every. Get this up before I forget it. Bless you. Keller says every chef I've known ate crappy food or ramen half of the time just to live. They didn't care about good food when they weren't making, except for occasions. They slow down for some of the Trish just is getting better with every bite. Yeah. It actually, Troy, it wasn't bad. He just wants me to like tell him that it was good. I'm telling you, man, it needed something extra. It needed something more. Victor says, I've added brisket to my customers this weekend for the first time. I only realized the Super Bowl is this weekend. I should have been telling my customers I had barbecue ready for game day. He says, damn. Bumpy says, I wanted to pop in. We'll listen to the rest of the morning. What's the best brisket size? In my humble opinion, Bumpy, 15 pounds. 15 pounds is like the sweet spot. Like 17 absolute max. Yeah. Jimmy says, don't worry about your law enforcement coming. to see furniture owners. They will be at their own house. Yeah. Johnny says, "Don't touch the hat with those butterfingers." My hands are clean, man. I am not a messy eater. Pet peeve. People who like messy eaters. Not my thing. Mm-mm-mm. Not at all. I'm not a messy eater. Johnny, you do not have to worry about my... You don't have to worry about me getting this dirty. Darnell says, however much you pay for the brisket, double the cost plus some extra. So, I'm going to tell you to triple it. But the only problem with tripling is you're not going to get triple what you pay for a brisket. Because of the fact that there's so much loss in a brisket, you're going to get probably like 2 or 2.75 times, maybe like pushing it, what you paid for a brisket. And Darnell, especially, you're close to me. It's just one of those things, man. Brisket is my loss leader. Like, do I make money on brisket? Yes. Do I make a lot of money on brisket? No. So, yeah. Yeah, Troy. Yep. Troy said, I'm feeling you, Dash. He can't think he's all that now, or he won't work to learn and improve. Agreed. I mean, it was good. It was edible, which is like a plus. But it was edible, yes. It was edible. But the whole thing is like it could have been so much better. I'm telling you.
By doing what?
By making it have a more dynamic flavor. The butter doesn't carry well on chicken. Butter tastes better on steak. You can't taste the butter on chicken. Can you?
Yes and no.
No. Answer honestly.
Because you haven't had it when I made it with the boneless skinless thighs.
Was this a boneless skinless thigh?
No.
Then that's a moot point. Come on. Aren't you like, wait, I feel like this is like mock debate or something. Because he said, oh, you haven't had it on a boneless skinless thigh. Was this a boneless skinless thigh? No, it was not. So that's a moot point. You can't argue a moot point.
You said chicken in general, though.
Chicken in general, okay? Chicken in general is not going to be what you specify as a boneless, skinless thigh, because that's what you said is best on.
Yes.
So, this bone-in, skin-on thigh is not going to be the best, I won't say representation, but the best presentation of the seasoning that you used.
So if I had,
He says, so if I had a boneless, skinless thigh,
I would have changed your mind.
I would have changed your mind. Whatever, son. Whatever. Alright, so look. I'm not even going to, you know what? Forget, anyway, I ain't messing with him. Taste test number 1. Hold on, look. You see him over there? He's trying. He's trying. Anyway. Alright, so I guess, we're in the second hour, and we're deep in the second hour. So, I guess one of the things that's been what's one this guy? I got this live suggested today. Too funny. Twizzle. Wait a minute. Well, I mean, I appreciate you, popping in. Kent, how you doing, man? First love, what's going on? Troy says, man, whole briskets are 80 and 90 bucks here. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Mm. Terry says, I could have been so much better. It could have been a ribeye. Yes, indeed, man. Put onion put the onion in the butter, then fry. Huh. He's too lazy to cut up onions.
No, so this time around.
So this time around, he says.
This time around.
Hold on, speak up. Oh wait, they might not be able to hear you. So I'll just.
So this time around.
He says so. This time around, I put the butter in the pan.
Put the seasoning in the pan.
Put the seasoning in the pan.
And I put minced garlic in it.
And he put minced garlic. Oh, this time.
Yes.
So on this particular thigh.
Yes.
So I mean, you know.
And then I put less seasoning.
He put less seasoning.
The minced garlic.
The minced garlic and more what? Pepper.
Cracked pepper.
And cracked pepper. I mean, this plate is here and this fork and knife.
And this one looks a lot better than
this one looks a lot better. So will it taste a lot better? Because how about I'll be your taste tester? All right. I'll be your huckleberry. Having the kid cook for me. Hell yeah. Johnny says butter chicken of sorts. Victor says, I need MSG. The chickens need MSG. Lots of MSG. Uncle Roger would approve of that message, Victor. I tried to dry cayenne pepper in the oil too. All right. Terry says, if I had a bone-in thigh, he could have had a boneless, skinless thigh. He knows that's how it works, right? Yeah. Oh, come on, son. Justin says, I demand a taste test number one versus Dash Chicken Cook-Off. It be no contest.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Okay, this is...
I can cook chicken really well.
You can cook chicken really well?
Yes. It just... How am I cooking it?
How am I cooking?
Yes, how am I
So, Justin, how would you like it cooked? Troy says, nice try, taste tester number one. Better luck next time. Say I'm gonna dash. The sermon to taste tester number one is over. He says, M Kid says, hey from Virginia. Well, hello, M Kid. Dang, $40 for a pack of brisket in Houston area. Yo, Josh Way, you have no idea how much brisket costs elsewhere. Because you guys who are in Texas are spoiled. I have one like me too. It's funny when they learn to listen to the old man. Yo, man. Kent says brisket here is $277 for choice and $329 for prime. That's not too bad, Kent. I think I'm probably closer to $3 for choice and probably $3.75 for prime. Chicken fried in butter or Crisco is amazing, Justin said. Alright, well, that's what's up. Tombstone is a great movie. Alright. Random. I'm supplementing with pretzels. Man, between drinking and yeah, I definitely didn't eat enough tonight. Johnny says, Johnny from You to a Grill says, that is a nice hat. You might as well ask me, where did I get this hat from, Johnny? I mean, if you're gonna compliment me on the hat, you should find out where I got it from. So where I got it from, I was blessed by a subscriber who sent me this hat. And it just so happened to say view to a grill. And if you have not or do not know what or who View to a Grill is, I highly recommend that you check out Johnny from View to a Grill. All right, and hold on, would you like to see? Would you like to meet Johnny from View to a Grill? Because I can facilitate that. We are going to look back at February of 2020. And, oh man, it's March. February. There we go. My man Johnny from View to a Grill. And we want, come on, there you go. Alright. Look at this jacket. He got a Carhartt that's embroidered. That's big money right there. It says Johnny. Alright. Yo, Johnny's the man. He made some tacos for us at Alton's house. And man, oh man, they were delicious. He also put me on to Topo Chico. Yo, we love Topo Chico around his house. Kent said the Smoker Joe sent it to you. No, man, Johnny did. Justin said I'll be your Huckleberry. Is that from Tombstone? I'm not sure if it's from Tombstone or not. MK says I just got a prime 18 pound for $47. I'll be cooking it this weekend on a lang. That's what's up. I want a lang, like seriously, really badly. Kent says Johnny has that YouTube Carhartt. $. Johnny says I cater to the beginner charcoal griller. Alright. Doc said it to Ringo, I guess in Tombstone. Feed the beast. Okay. You got a new phone and a hat today. Yes, Johnny, I did. Yo, I'm telling you, what's so funny, when I came back from the barbershop with my boys, my wife said, today is like Christmas for you. Yes, it was. Why Johnny Ringo? You look like you seen the ghost. Victor says he still can't find a prime brisket where he is. No, Terry, don't put words in my mouth, man. He says I think he just called you a charcoal griller, a catering beginner charcoal griller. Nah, just to circle back to the brisket question, if you charge 15-pound max for a half pound and had 15 pounds of brisket after the cook, you'd fetch $415. So, Darnell, here's the thing, right? There's no, I won't say there's no way, because there are some people who be willing to pay, and I'm gonna take the hat off, Johnny. I'm sorry. You know what, Johnny? I'm gonna hang it. We're gonna hang it next to the Eagles hat. All right, and we're gonna put the Eagle. Oh man, the Eagles fat. The Eagles hat. Goodness gracious. I didn't put a hurting on this one this evening. Y'all remember what it looked like earlier? All right. Anyway. Oh boy. Hold on. Time out. Taste testing number 1.
But can you save me some of that one? Because I was trying to eat that one thing.
Oh, he said, "Can I save him some?"
Please?
He said, "Please."
I thought they were just edible.
Yo, I'm hungry. So I taste more pepper for sure. Did you use the thick meat?
No.
What did you use? Just a straight pepper?
No, the same one I used to grill, I guess.
No, there's more pepper on this one.
Yeah, they said I used less of this and then more pepper. And
I swear I tasted more pepper. He said, no, I didn't use more pepper.
I said it when I was explaining it. I used more pepper and then the garlic and then a little bit more of the red pepper flakes.
Oh, red pepper flakes. Okay, that's that. I taste the red pepper. I taste the pepper and the red pepper flakes. Definitely. All right, Johnny. There you go, Mr. View to a Grill.
Was this one better than the last?
It had a more dynamic flavor,
Okay.
and I didn't like. I mean, I cut a piece off. I didn't eat the whole thing. It's good. But still, there could be more dynamic flavor.
The boneless skinless was way better. But
Alright.
it's not bad.
We're going to have to get you some boneless skinless. Alright, let me catch up on the comment. Towards the dark side, yeah. Hey Johnny, you ain't going nowhere. The Eagles hat, it's a mainstay around here, okay? I was gonna pay $450 for anyone that eat, yeah. Music gear. Alright, Feed the Beast, the right tool for the job. Guess my new 24x60 offset stick printer won't count either. Nah, man, Kent, you'll probably be fine. I'll show you guys the charge. That's $12.50 a half pound off the food trucks. Alright, so Darnell, so here's the deal. $450 for a whole brisket is a lot. A lot. Especially when you have to consider that. So let's say you buy a 15-pound brisket, you're only going to yield about half of that weight. And with that half weight, I mean, you probably will be good charging 18 to 20 pounds. And that's cooked weight. So $450, that's a lot. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Victor says, how is he coming up with the $450? I don't know. You can ask him, Victor, directly. Oh, man. Mike, we're not going to talk about that. Eagles accidentally won a Super Bowl a few years back. Hold on, Johnny. Hold on. This right eye. Oh, my. Like. Yeah, there you go, Johnny. Feed the Beaches, all I'm saying is flat tops are for the kitchen. Women stay in the kitchen. Don't fear the charcoal. You're time seasoned charcoal wood, not to mention a few other things. Understand or no? Quick tip for brisket cutting board. I bought a large rapier fish fillet board at Academy years ago, and it's my go-to for slicing brisket. So I'll tell you what, I have a brisket cutting board from oh man, you guys are gonna make me have to get up. But it's customcuttingboardsrus.com, I believe. It is the best brisket cutting board I've found. And it's from Ian from customcuttingboards.com. And man, it is the perfect size, and I can usually trim 1 or 2 briskets on it before I have to move stuff off of it. And I love it. I love it. Choice is Kobe beef. I'm on a budget. I can't afford Kobe or Wagyu. Look, you see me eating circular butter pretzels? Troy says, is Johnny a Cowboys fan? He can't talk if he is. I'm not gonna comment on his behalf. The Eagles coach this week is working on a system. Darnell says I said 15 pounds cook weight. Whoa. I don't do Kobe. I go for freebie. Troy said, I feel your pain, Johnny. Bless you. What are you warming up in the microwave? Oh, the oodles and noodles. I am like, whoo, buddy. This single is like down to my toes right now. We are at 1 hour and 57 minutes. I didn't hear you.
It's 10:57.
I can time. Tis number one talking about it's 10:57. Like I don't know how to tell time. What are you looking for on
I
that?
thought it was a hole in it. I don't know.
That boy's nuts. He trying to tell me what time it is, and he's looking at a microwave lid top and like. Goodness gracious. I think we're about to cross into the upper echelon into hour 3, where it's just nonsense. Who is here for the nonsense? If anyone is here for the nonsense, comment NON, and then sense in the comments. Which board do you have? I want to say now the catch-all board is interesting. So Terry, I have a board from Custom Cutting Boards US.com. I believe that's the website. Ian, and I met Ian. Hold on, time out. Look, I can pull up my old phone. And we are going to look, there's Ian right there. Ian from customcuttingboardsrus.com. He hooked me up with a brisket board. And yeah, do you guys remember I told you I had to go and buy another, I won't say bag or suitcase, but I had to buy another bag, excuse me, to put the cutting board in in order for me to get it home last year. Joshua says you can buy Freedom Sticks with 4 payments on Sportsman's Guide. That's how I grew my stick collection. Don't tell me stuff like that. Let me just tell you. Terry says nonsense. KB says nonsense. Victor says it's been fun live, but I have to get up early. Everyone have a great night later. Nonsense and nonsense. Nonsense. I am poor. Yo. The puns, the dad jokes and the puns are strong with you guys. So there's nonsense, nonsense, Kent, or nonsense. Okay? It just kind of depends on where you put the, yeah. So Jimmy says nonsense. I have one of Ian's boards. Yes. So, Johnny was there with me and got one of Ian's cutting boards, and man, they are great. They're really good. Like, I really love the cutting board I got from Ian at customcuttingboardsrus.com. It's the brisket board. Yes, indeed. Johnny says I'm right here. Time for family worship. I'll catch the replay. You guys have a great night. Jimmy says, I need a brisket board. Well, you need to cook some more briskets, man. I'm here just to be included with the popular crowd. Man, KB, I'm in with the in crowd. Hey, you know what? Taste lesson number 1. Can I trouble you to get a little container, a spoon or a knife, and then up on the top shelf on the left cupboard, the little cup, the black cup. I'm trying to not have to get up. Exactly. And no, not yet. I need you to use a butter knife.
Peanut butter?
No, not peanut butter, but the
Cookie spread?
cookie spread. Yes. Actually, can I have the knife and the cookie spread and that cup, please? Because, yeah, I'm about to put you guys and him onto something right now. Yeah, because it's that kind of night. No, on the left side, on the left one, all the way up at the top. Yep, top shelf, left side covered. Yeah, buddy. I need a butter knife. All right. You guys are in for a treat, and he is too. So, all right. Hold on. Yo, if you've never had this right here, this Biscoff cookie spread, and I'm going to use this is a 2-ounce solo cup and a butter knife. Hold on, no, don't go too far. I want you to try this. All right, so I'm put a little bit in the cup. And by a little bit, I'm going to increase the little bit in a second. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of the butter pretzel. We're just going to smidge a little bit on it. What? Come on. There you go. Did y'all see that right there? Yo, he said it's pretty good. He's just trying to this right here, yo, this cookie butter, the Biscoff cookie butter, yo, it's amazing. I save it for special occasions, basically, and I'm about to put a huge dollop. This is the dollop into the 2-ounce cup. Yo, this stuff right here, like, man, it'll change the trajectory of your life. It is so good. Man, if you put it on like some Eggo waffles or something like that. But taste test number one's over there like, yo, Eggo waffles, like with it being warm. This right here. So good. Eddie says nonsense. Jimmy says, nope, time to reload. Grumpus! Did I miss? Oh, man, I did miss Grumpus. Hold on, Grumpus. So, Grumpus, I'm going to be honest. I missed the notification, but Victor pointed out that you were not wearing a Hawaiian shirt in your live to me a little earlier today. What's the deal with that? Speaking of which, here we go. It says, oop, howdy, Grumpus from Victor. Say, are you wearing the flannel? Jimmy says, and look in the freezer and hand me the 188. No. What the cookie spread? Oh my gosh, yo. Man. Talk about game changing. This stuff right here. My goodness. Even at $24 a pound, a 12-pound, $12 a pound, half pound will get you 360 for a 50-pound cooked bait. Darnell, you're right. But so Justin is further out west, and I want to say he can get more brisket, more for the cost of brisket. I'm gonna make a little sandwich here because if you have never had this Biscoff cookie butter, your homework is to get you some of this, and report back next week, because, oh my gosh. Laura, how you doing this evening? I am a few moments behind on the comments, and I apologize, but I am enjoying the cookie spread. Terry from Bottle Cap says, new topic. What weird combos are out of this world? Terry, you know what we've been doing recently is chicken with pickle juice. So we have pickles. We'll get pickles from or with like the Famous Dave's seasoning, or excuse me, Famous Dave's pickles. And after all the pickles are done, we have the pickle juice left. And I will put some chicken into the pickle juice. Dude, I read somewhere that the secret behind Chick-fil-A chicken fillets is pickle juice. I totally believe it because after I put some boneless, skinless thighs or some boneless, skinless breast in with some pickle juice, yo, phenomenal. Mm-mm-mm. Terry says peanut butter on a burger is awesome. Brad says, where did you get that cookie butter? From my local market, man. It's the Biscoff. Yo, I'm telling you, I had Biscoff cookie butter or Biscoff cookies years ago on a flight from somewhere. And man, I tell you, the Biscoff cookie butter, so good. So good. Terry says, that sounds like something you would yell in New York. Hey, Biscoff pal. Yo, Biscoff, Biscoff, Biscoff. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Uncle Bull says, Grumpus, I tried your peanut butter and Ritz cracker with Uncle Steve's spicy art. It was killer. Hold on, what? Man, y'all gonna have me eating later than I was supposed to. I got a heaping helping here. We might have to put more than one cracker. We'll put one and try to find a half cracker. There's a half. Oop. Mm. Mm. Man. Mm. Laura says, I take hard-boiled eggs, stick in the pickle juice. She says only once. I've been, I won't say dabbling, but thinking about pickling some eggs because I've seen it a bunch of times, but I'm not there yet. Trumpet says, hey, Dash, what's up? Pretzel crackers. I don't know about pretzel crackers, but man, the pretzels with the cookie butter, man, let me tell you, I'm a fat kid that loves cake. I'm not gonna steer you wrong. This right here, man, delicious. No. I'm hot. Hold on, let me take this off. Ooh. When the hoodie come off, man, you already know I'm getting low on the cookie butter. It's pretty darn good. Let's put it that way. What am I adding? Terry says one of my buddies swears by dipping cheese curds in caramel. Cheese curds and caramel? I can't confirm that one, but I do have some cheese curds. I don't have any caramel, but I'm gonna take the the cookie butter is out of this world. Can you do me a favor? Just can you hand me the cheese curds I have in the refrigerator?
Cheese curds?
Mm-hmm. You'll see a pack of them in the first drawer. It's like a white and blue envelope, or white and green, maybe. That's it. White and blue. Oh, thank you. Hey, turn out the light. Cheddar cheese curds. Where's Ricer when you need him? So, I have eaten one or two of these while warmer, but while cold, now these are, or this is a ranch flavored cheese curd, and cold straight out of the freezer. It just tastes like ranch. Animal crackers. All right. Animal. Oh crap! I just dropped my knife. Laura, I came prepared. I had all of the things available. There's the camel. And we're gonna really load up the camel with the cookie butter. Camel to camel. Mm. Mm. I'm telling you, those of you guys who are sleeping on the cookie butter, man, it's really good. What's up, William? Yeah, man, I've been drinking. Troy says, yeah, but what's the flavor profile of the cookie butter? So it's like a sweet, not gingerbread, but a sweet graham cracker. It's really good. And I apologize for dropping my knife. So what I can put on. Oh, man, look at that. That's the cookie butter. And I'm going to smear it. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Man, it's good. Cookie butter. Great. Mmm. Terry says caramel, caramel, caramel. Hippo, hippo, hippo. Laura says, are the waffle ones not some sort of pretzel? They are a sort of pretzel, but they taste like butter. They're like a butter rich or a butter flavor. And they're so good, Laura. I'm sorry. Man. Yeah, really good. Biscoff cookie butter. Yes. This stuff right here. William, report back next week. Wait, you've had it. No problem. Never mind. You already know. Yo, the cookie butter is so good. It is phenomenal. I'm like scraping the dregs. The dregs? I'm scraping it. Like, yo, it's so good. Steven! This is good evening. Sorry I'm late. Just got back from work. Had to go back with an emergency on. Nah, man, don't worry about it. Seeing him here with West Coast. All right. Alright. I got it. I picked up the knife that I dropped earlier. Where am I gonna put this? I don't want it to fall again. Alright. So we have. Golly, I dropped another thing on the floor. Alright, I am. The cheese curds. Oh man. Where's Rice here when you need him? Because I'm sure he'd have something to say about my cheese curd consumption. And I think the cheese curds I have are pretty good. Thank you, Steven. I definitely appreciate it. He said he's smashing the thumbs. Oh my gosh, I have 55 thumbs up. 19 of you folks are still hanging around. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. So this is a. So is this a straight moo cow or a dairy cow? Which one is it? You guys comment down below. But I'm about to scoop up the last little bit of the a brisket cow. Terry says, all right. Cheese, bacon, and peanut butter. People would die if there was none left in the world. Just saying. Terry said it's a brisket cookie cow. All right, I'm going to scrape up the last little bit. This is the last of it. Hey, Grumpus. Victor pointed out to me that you were wearing a flannel in your live that you put up, and I'll be honest, I missed it when I first looked at the picture Victor sent me. I'm like, what am I looking at? What is it I'm looking for? It had been a long day. Oh man, look, it's all right. Thank you, Grumpus. Chris, I appreciate you, man. Chris said, Hobo must have swung by. Got a thumbs down. Yeah, it happens. All right, guys. 2.5 hours. I think we'll be pretty set if we get to 2.5 hours. I'm trying to make sure I don't have anything like on the, let's say the pajamas, but the sleep sweats. This, what do you guys think this is? What is this animal? Who's that? Is that just like a house cat, or what do you think it is? Corbin said, I felt like I was cheating. Man, don't worry about it. Laura says a tiger or a kitty cat. Okay. All right. Anyone else have any guesses? What do you think it is? Terry says, it's not a puma. Those of you guys who do not get that, that's from Kindergarten Cop when Arnold Schwarzenegger says, it's not a tumor. All right, here we go. I found a second or another representation of that same animal. And I'm thinking it's going to be a house cat. What do you guys think? A cat that stepped in something. Yeah, it stepped in something for sure. Terry says, Chris says, yeah, some sort of cat. So many names for cougar. Hey, Laura, what you know about cougar? Okay. She says so many names for cougar. What do you know about cougar, Laura? And there's a teeny little bit. Laura says, do you remember that cinnamon spread? Apparently I don't, Laura. Grumpus had on a Hawaiian shirt tonight. Yeah, if you say so. I saw evidence that Grumpus had on a flannel at some point today or tonight. or with his video. Boy, oh boy. I am ready to go to sleep. Laura says Puma, Panther, or Cougar. All right. Jimmy says we don't talk about cats in my neck of the woods. All right. Uncle Bull said look like a Hawaiian shirt to me. All right, I get it, Jimmy. Yeah, all right. I am, woo. I am feeling it right now, and I'm gonna end this soon. We're at 2.5 hours, and boy, oh boy, woo, and things are starting to spin right now. I'll be honest with you guys. Feet tingling. Ooh. Anyway, oh man. All right. I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna have to end this like pretty soon. Cause man, ooh, boy. Not too much sugar, too much vodka. Ooh, boy. Oh man, hey Jimmy, don't say that, man. Don't say that. Jeez. Ooh, boy, oh boy. It was a heavy pour the second time. Oh man. Goodness gracious. Ah. JG, I am working from home. Oh, excuse me, tomorrow. Yeah, William. Oh man, it was a heavy pour. Oh goodness gracious. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys and be like, oh, everything is huggy. I am, ooh, buddy. Man. Yes, I am sure it was the vodka. No white lightning tonight. It was all vodka. Choices lock in and go back to sleep tomorrow. Yes. Grumpus is Hawaiian all the way. I don't know, Grumpus. You know, I have proof that you did not wear a Hawaiian shirt today. Yeah. I'm on the light stuff, but I drank a bit more than I probably should have. It was a heavy pour the second round. Man, am I feeling it right now. Anyway, all right, guys. I am. Hey, don't laugh, Laura. Like it happens to the best of us. Woo, buddy. Goodness gracious. Talk about feeling it right now. Hey, Terry, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, pink flowers on the shirt. Not me, but Grumpus maybe. Let's have a long, in-depth discussion about charcoal versus lump. All right, maybe next week if I can remember. Remind me. JG said, like I said, I like your pour. When it's cold, I tend to backslide a bit. Yeah. Jimmy said it's not okay. It's not a first. JG said I catch you next week. No, tonight. Good night. Thank you. No, TC. Look, I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna try. All right, guys. I'm. Oof. Goodness gracious. Caden, I'm so sorry, man. Like, I had a heavy pour tonight, and boy, oh boy, am I feeling it. So I am going to have to bid you guys adieu ahead of schedule, or I guess a little earlier than I would like to. Though it has been over 2 hours. Ooh, I am hurting right now. So thank you so very much for hanging out with me, and I am gone.